Yesterday, I passed my first ever driving lesson. Yes, you heard me correctly. My first ever driving lesson. I was a bit skeptical about what to do at first, but then I got the hang of it. And right here next to me, I have accessories that will not just help me pass my first ever driving test, but will help you guys pass your first ever driving test as well. So stay tuned for the video. We are back, baby. So first off, obviously, we have the tuition sort of paper that you normally get when you complete your first ever driving lesson. You know, it comes with all this stuff inside of it. The date, the time, the hours, and the fee. So obviously, that's how much I'm paying. That's the time. That's the date. Blah blah blah. That's the back. Obviously, so look. Yesterday I went through carry out cockpit drill. I got a free tick on that. Move out safely. Got a free tick on that as well. Steer accuracy course. I got a 1 tick. Obviously, because normally when you're steering a steering wheel, you're meant to do it like this and kind of wrap your hands around. I was doing this and I was kind of going, it's hard to explain, but yeah. And then we also have stop normally. I got a 3 tick, and change the gear 1 and 2. I got a 2 tick. So obviously, look, for my first lesson, it's expected for that to happen. It's not going to be 100%. You know what I mean? And then we have this. I bought this myself. It's a driving kit. Quite literally, a fucking driving kit. So I'm going to open up this box for you, because I bought this thing 2.5 months ago and I haven't opened it yet. So we're going to see what's in it. So we're going to see what is actually in this box. So I think we should go ahead right now and rip this bad boy open. Don't mind the TV. You get theory test cards, revision cards. They are quite helpful, to be honest. Look at those. Those are very bloody helpful. Obviously, if you want to pass your first driving test, I'm not talking about a lesson, but like test, you're gonna want to look at these. And then we have these. Put that to one side for a second. And then we have these. You get a highway code. So I think it tells you all about the different types of, stuff about signs and stuff. We also have traffic signs. Can't even get it out, Jesus. Traffic signs. So it gives you all about the different signs, the hazard signs, stop sign, go sign, whatever kind of sign, left, right, giveaway sign, whatever. This box can go over on the floor now. See, listen, that's all unboxed. That's all out of the box. The box is now on the floor. We now have this that we are going to open and we are going to show for you lot. Let's rip it open then, I guess. It's not sellotaped for once, which is good. A lot of things these days are sellotaped. Right, that box is out. So basically, look, I don't know what these are. They're just cards. So, obviously, it says what it is on the back. So, you get 2 signs on the front here. So, I think you get kind of an exit sign, and then you get kind of what looks like a lane sign. On the back here, it says direction to emergency exit from a road tunnel, and the type of vehicle indicated may be varied to a bus or lorry on a bus together. So feel free to pause the video to take a look at this and take a look at this if you so wish. So I'm not going to run through all of these. I'm only going to run through maybe a few. Here you have what looks to be traffic lights. It shows you a red light and an orange light, or amber, whatever. Red light means stop. Wait behind the stop line on the carriageway until green shows. Red and amber also means stop. Do not pass the green line until the screen shows. So pause the video if you want to have a look at that. And you can also pause the video if you want to have a quick look at that. Like I said, I'm not going to run through all of these because to run through all of these, I'll be here until 2040. Yeah. So I'm going to find decent ones and I'm going to read them and I'm going to show them to you. I think the important ones, I feel the important ones that you'll need for road vehicles to be part of, you know, the road. You know what I mean? This one's a good one. So this is obviously the sign of a lorry going up a hill and the sign of ice. If you know outside, and you've been outside over the last month and a half, you would know it's been snowing and it's been ice. Icy as fuck. That's not the point of this video. Slow lorries for 2 miles and ice. Okay, that's what it says there. On the back it says slow moving vehicles for distance shown. That's the lorry sign. Ice is risk of ice. Ice may be vary to snowdrifts. So like I said, pause the video if you want to have a look at that. Also, if you want to have a look at this one as well, you know. These are quite helpful, to be honest. I'm going to run through one more of these and then we're going to get into these books, which I have just lying here, to be honest. Let's see whatever one I'm not going to be looking. Let's do this one. I didn't look. Okay, so it looks like rocks falling and queues as well. Okay, risk of falling or fallen rocks, traffic queues likely ahead. Again, so pause the video if you want to have a look at that. Also pause if you want to have a read of that, but it's quite simple for you. Now we're going to get into these. The 2 books, the 2 manuals, the 2 kind of main theoretics about a driving test or a driving lesson, you know. Why do I bother post? Why do I post this kind of stuff? But look, listen. The official highway code is the book that we're going to be reading here. I'm not reading it to you. I'm just going through, I think, the important parts. If there's any important parts in this book. I can't believe I'm looking in a book. I can't remember the last time I opened a book. I'm not even joking. I don't read. Trust me. This one's important. What do you think this means? So it's like if kids or if like people are waiting on the side of the road and obviously they're waiting to cross the road, you either let them cross or you don't. You know, it depends what kind of people they are, and also it kind of depends what mood you're in. No, I'm joking. Not what mood you're in, but you get the concept, you know, you get what I mean, and you know, stuff like that. And yeah, this other book is just about different routes and, you know, different signs. Look, see, restricted parking zones, disc zone, voucher parking zone, 5-foot stone. Quite a bit of stuff, to be honest. Keep the crossing clear. These are gonna kind of the ones you would find on a railway track. These ones. Sorry about that. Someone out the window screaming. But yeah, listen. These are the ones you would find on a railway track. These kind of ones. The low bridge signs. That's what happens if a big lorry goes under a low bridge. Think about me when I'm 30 driving a big lorry underneath a bridge. It's not gonna work out well, is it? Trust me. It ain't gonna work out well, is it? So yeah, look, that's everything that came in that box. It might not seem like a lot, but they are helpful. You know, they are helpful in the way to success, in the way to passing your first driving lesson, you know, in the way to achieving what you deserve. I did my first driving lesson yesterday. I've got another one next Thursday, so it's an every Thursday thing. Today's Friday. It's an every Thursday thing. Obviously I'm off college on Thursday and Friday, so happy days. But listen, if you want to see more stuff like this on this channel as well, we are back, baby. It's been a long time. It's been, what, 6.5 years? We're finally back from the dead. I've been rebooted. I'm back. And I'm here to stay this time. More stuff coming out on this channel very soon. But if you want to see more stuff about driving, if you want to see more stuff about tips about driving lessons and whatever, Leave a comment if you haven't already. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Give me some video ideas as well. Sorry about my dog barking, but yeah, listen, if you want to see more stuff like this on here, DM me on Instagram. My Instagram's here. Obviously like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and listen, I'll see you lot whenever I decide, whenever I think of a video to upload something for you lot, because we're back and I'm here to stay this time. So listen, subscribe, and listen, I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.